This just jumps right into it, man. I even got like 2 seconds, man. Sean Clark. Brett Barrett. Voice technology, dude.
All right, Jones. How you gonna find that statue and all this junk?
Guy's voice. Like fucking Chicago. That Chicago? New York? I don't even know that accent.
Oof.
Featuring Nathan Drake.
The label says unidentified potsherds. Looks like beadwork from the Phoenix collection. Marcus thought Potlatch Indians carved this. Looks like a movie prop to me. Looks like textiles from the Shamet collection.
Slapstick, baby. That's the stuff. I did go through just a touch of this yesterday. I wasn't paying much attention.
I don't need them. They're just textbooks.
Just textbooks, man. Respect the books, man.
The stairway is closed for repairs. These books don't look familiar. Uh-oh.
John Williams.
Better get that roof checked. One of Tutankhamun's pets.
I got a lot of things checked, man.
Looks pretty slippery. Looks pretty slippery. Looks pretty slippery.
Well, I'm just gonna have to suck it up, dude.
Looks pretty slippery. Looks pretty slippery. Yow!
Fucking yow, dude. Doug Lee. Nick Jameson. David Trailer. Sounds familiar.
It's hot. I'll be. Here's what I've been searching for. Strange looking thing. I wonder where Marcus picked it up.
Ron Gilbert. One of these dudes a Nazi? Where are the Nazis? I was promised Nazis.
I'm back.
Indy? You don't look at all well, Dr. Jones.
Oh, this dude's a
Exploring
Nazi.
our collections can be dangerous, Mr. What was your name again?
Smith. Tell me, did you find a lock to match my key?
You bet I did. Take a look.
What are you waiting for?
I think I need to turn it down a little bit.
Why not? It's an obvious fake.
You may think so, Doctor, but I
Take a
think
look.
we are opening
Thanks,
a new
man.
chapter in history.
The Nazi has arrived, man. I've been looking for Nazis.
My word, India,
Dodo's here.
bead. Jewelry, perhaps?
I still think it's a fake.
Then you won't mind if I take it.
Really, Mr. Smith?
Stand back, gentlemen.
I hope you've got a getaway car waiting. You'll need one.
What is fakes?
He got away.
But we got his coat, Marcus. Hey, what's this? Klaus Kerner, huh?
Good Lord, Indy, the man's some sort of agent.
He just has something like identifying him as a Third Reich agent.
Statue.
I lied, Marcus. I don't think it's a phony.
These are my Nazi
I can't place
papers.
the style, but it's old.
Undercover, by the way.
Look what else our friend was carrying. An old copy of National Archaeology. And there you are in Iceland.
Yeah, field supervisor for the Jastro expedition. My first real job.
Who's the woman?
Sophia Hapgood. She was my assistant, a spoiled rich kid from Boston, rebelling against her family.
Where is she now?
She gave up archaeology to become a psychic.
How odd.
You can say that again.
Indy, Kerner found you. What if he finds her? We should
I'll
warn
turn down
him.
the voices a little bit here.
You're right. I want to know more about that statue. You know, Marcus, the coldest year of my life was the one I spent in Iceland with Sophia.
That's great, dude. Turn down the speech a little bit. The program that I used, or I didn't use, they used on the GOG Porter Riven.
It's today's paper. It's today's paper. It's today's paper.
Ticket taker.
This was taken a long while ago, when I thought we might like each other.
I'm sorry, Mr. Indy.
I can't make a call. I'm out of nickels.
Of course, man.
I can't make a
The
call. I'm out of
nickel.
nickels.
What do we got over here? Back door. Crate action.
It doesn't seem to open. I can't get there from here.
Capture the essence of Indiana Jones here. Top man. We have top men.
The way looks blocked. I can't reach it. I can't reach it. I can't reach it.
Like in the movies, they just moves
way looks
fucking
blocked.
move boxes all day and shit.
The way looks blocked.
Which crate, dude? Okay. Haven't even tried the front door yet, man.
Wait! You must be the new doorman. About time they got rid of Biff. He was such a pushover.
Yeah, fuck Biff, dude.
I want a reading with Miss Hapgood.
Are you crazy? During the show? Write her a letter.
It's today's paper.
Hey! Take it easy and watch the show.
Take it
Here,
easy
my
and
friend,
watch this shit.
is Atlantis, as it might have appeared in its heyday. Glorious, prosperous, socially and technically advanced. Beyond our wildest dreams. 5,000 years ago, while everyone else still wore animal skins, the mighty spirits of Atlantis dared to build a city where knowledge and power were united in true happiness. Centuries later, the famous philosopher Plato wrote about it. He placed Atlantis on a continent out in the deep ocean and described how it was divided into 3 circular parts, such as you see here.
Isn't she something? She can go on for hours. Hold on! She's just coming to the exciting part.
What befell
If you
this
say so,
serene
pal.
city? We may never know for sure. Was it the sea level slowly creeping higher, or the earth itself suddenly shifting? However it happened, panic must have gripped the citizens on that fateful day when proud Atlantis sank beneath the waves.
Why could you ever have resources if you built the city in the ocean, man?
Or perhaps it was a volcanic eruption, and something remains even now. On some questions, the great spirit who guides my thoughts, the all-seeing Nurab Sal, is silent.
I've been through this 100 times. The woman never stops.
You got something else from it, dude?
Hold on! She's still talking.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what now?
You look tired. Wouldn't you like to call it a day?
Nah, sooner or later I get to run the ghost out there. That's always a big moment.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what now?
Madam told me to tell you you're fired.
What? You can't fire me.
Oh no? Take a look at my union card.
Stop pestering me and watch the show, will ya?
Excuse me.
Like past you again.
Yeah, what now?
Isn't there something you'd rather be doing?
Like what? Show business is my whole life.
Don't you ever read?
Sure, it's a hobby of mine.
What if I give you something to read?
I might take a look.
Hey, bro. This guy's not very good at social cues. He's obviously trying to get something from him.
Here.
Well, the late
Like,
edition.
okay, I
Look at
like
the
reading
Dodgers
eggs,
one.
boss.
Watch the lights while I find out, okay?
It's a lever. It's a lever. That doesn't seem to work. That doesn't seem to work. That doesn't seem to work.
Hold on! I still got my eye on you.
What happened to the reading, man?
Hold on! I still got my eye on you.
Still beautiful, still impossible.
Maybe I need to go out and get something. That it?
Still beautiful, still impossible.
The button. Where's the button? Is there a giant button I'm missing here? Little red piece of shit. Oh, I see it. Yeah, it's super small. What the
It
fuck?
appears to control this ghostly stage prop.
I couldn't see it when he was just standing there.
There it goes.
And I still feel the presence of Atlantis through, may I present Nurab Sal, the great Atlantean god of
It's got an obvious
Oh.
fucking
Deceit!
rope.
deceit. Thanks, Indy. Indiana Jones? You've got some nerve. Go back, you big jack-o'-lantern. Oh, great. Good night, folks. Come on, mister. I've got a few words to mince with you.
Mister.
I'd say it's about time.
Oh, no!
Looks like Kerner got here first.
Fucking
Stay
Nazis.
put. No one here. Nor here either.
Fucking slides up, dude. You know.
Dr. Uberman, fantastic news. We found the treasure we seek.
That's the second time Kerner slipped away. What does a Nazi spy want with old statues?
Have you seen the newspaper? Listen to this. Germans claim victory in worldwide race to smash the uranium atom. Chief scientist Dr. Hans Uberman announces plan to harness new sources of energy for the Third Reich.
Huberman.
So? They'll never find enough uranium.
Of course not. That's why they're looking for the power of Atlantis.
Be serious. I used to think you'd make a good scientist.
Doesn't he find shit like that all the time?
Yet you've been dealing goods on the black market. Artifacts such as archaeology has never seen. You're lucky I don't have you arrested.
Whoa.
So what if I kept a few pieces for myself? Look for a small coppery bead under those clippings in my desk.
What do you know?
Kerner missed the grand prize.
What?
My necklace. Watch closely. The bead is made of auric
Tactical
calcum, the mystery metal
cleavage.
first mentioned by Plato. Now I'll place it in the medallion's mouth.
Makes her bounce.
Did you see that?
Yeah, creepy. Is your electric bill paid up?
That was Nurab Sal. His spirit is close.
Nurha what? Suppose I gave this orichalcum business any credence, which I don't. Who knows where these beads really came from?
Shh! I'm getting something. Nurab Sal speaks. He bids us find the... what? A book, yes. The Lost Dialogue of Plato.
Another fine myth. It's not in any library I've ever been in.
What if the Nazis have already found a copy? You ever think of that?
We just go beat up the Nazis.
How did the Nazis get interested in Iceland?
Antiquities dealers probably told them about me.
Nice friends you have. Who's working there these days?
Bjorn Heimdall, I believe.
Bjorn
Maybe we should pay him a
Heimdall.
visit. What do you say?
I thought you'd never ask.
The hair flip. Give him some Norse name, dude. Bjorn Heimdall. Can I steal any of this shit, man?
It looks like someone's still living here. It doesn't seem to open. Sophia,
Yes?
cold enough for you?
Even colder than my feelings towards you, Jones.
Oh, I'm sure she'll warm up.
Remember this place?
The Jastro expedition, how could I forget?
The Jastro expedition.
What do we do now?
Let's look for Heimdall.
That's my whip.
Oh, my will.
Hello.
Dr. Indiana Jones, I believe, and Madame Sophia Hapgood. This is my dig site now. Go away.
I thought you were digging up Norse graves in Denmark.
I was. Obviously now I'm not.
Doctor, what do you expect to find here?
The secret of Hyperborea. That's what the Greeks called Iceland, you know. You've read how they sailed north to a fog-shrouded land, and how they never set foot upon it? Ha! After traveling thousands of miles, mere fog wouldn't
What
turn
is this
them
dude's
back. Some
accent?
idiots claim they were repelled by ghosts. Poppycock, You know what actually stopped them, Sean?
No, but I'm sure you're going to tell me.
They were stopped by a force field put here by beings not of this earth.
All done with work this week,
That's
Lutzu?
fascinating, Doctor. But why did these beings show up here?
I am convinced that these travelers came to
Really?
Earth to form
Nice.
colonies like Atlantis, using Hyperborea as a spaceport.
1.5 hours, dude.
We're
Oh,
close to the ether.
how many days
It's a
off
perfect landing site.
do you get? Another 5-day or something? 6 days. Whoa! Any battle plans, man?
So what's the link between Hyperborea and Atlantis?
Right, the Yastro expedition, the one you both worked on. Recently I saw pieces from it, pieces that are clearly Atlantean.
I see.
In the waiting room, man.
Somebody must have been selling them.
Go ahead, blame it all on me.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna make sure I have my YouTube and everything wrapped up by Monday. That's when RE2 is probably gonna be for me. Have that wrapped up before Kingdom Hearts, man, and pretty exciting. Yeah, you're all caught up on the story. I might rewatch like a recap video or something before I jump in. Gotta watch some of those Disney movies too. All caught up, yeah. I remember enough. I think I'll be fine. And they usually give you those text dumps I could reread in the game, so we'll see. Yeah, I don't know about all that shit. I wouldn't be surprised if it matters a bit, but hopefully they don't write it in a way that's insane. I mean, I've heard that it's getting good reviews already, so I'd like to think that if it was just a balls-ass crazy story that doesn't make any sense, that you need to have like mobile game knowledge for, that wouldn't get good scores generally. So it's probably not a huge deal. So I don't think people would be happy with that.
Where did you say those pieces come from?
If it's artifacts of Atlantis you want, there are 2 people you might want to visit. Charles Sternhardt in Tikal, a shady fellow, but very clever. And Philippe Costa in the Azores Islands. As a researcher, he's a farce, but he's a sharp trader.
Have you ever heard of Plato's Lost Dialogue?
Yes, there are rumors about such a book, but I've yet to see it. Dr. Sternhardt and Costa.
So you completely discount the supernatural?
Completely. If it's supernatural you want. Dr. Sternhardt and Costa.
What is this thing you're working on?
The bronze eel here? Oh, it's probably a homing beacon for wayward spaceships. Soon I'll have it out of the ice.
What is this eel artifact again?
I already told you. It's an Atlantean fish trap. I think.
What was that about the Lost Dialogue?
Dr. Sternhardt and Costa.
What is this eel artifact again?
I already told you. It's an Atlantean fish trap. I think.
Okay.
So long.
Good luck, fellow believer.
It's an eel figurine trapped in ice.
Yeah, I still need to find a list of movies I need to watch. I mean, I might not catch them all, but I figure I'll enjoy the game more if I watch the movies, and it's not like it would hurt to see what a modern Disney movie's like. That Keyblade from back cover that Luxu had. Which person was locked to? I remember visually who the factions were, like the groups of people. The eye and shit? Oh, at the very end? The one where he's carrying the big casket and shit? Or like that guy's Keyblade? Somebody else. What about it though? I could look up the name or in Google the guy's face. I do? Okay, yeah. I barely remember the Keyblade, but I do remember the guy, I guess. The back cover looks like it has the most possibility for like being super important, but it's like the thing I think people play the least. Hopefully it's not too important. Maybe just like a little lore dump. I wonder how much of that kind of stuff Kingdom Hearts 3 will cover, or if it's just gonna be about the Nord or whatever and Sora's story. I wouldn't be surprised if they leave off for more Kingdom Hearts shit. BBS playthrough. I was watching the Odd One play. I've been watching him do some Kingdom Hearts. I'll do Xehanort has that Keyblade. Oh, really? So they're gonna make him that guy? Then what's in the box, man? What's in the box?
Sophia,
Yes?
I think the good doctor's got frostbite of the brain.
I'll say, spaceport my eye.
I mean, I feel like that's how they're gonna try to tie that in. I mean, they don't really have a whole lot of characters to tie it in really yet. They might as well just make him some weird descendant. But then, like, does that mean the original master guy, the dude who sounded like he was fucking just some, like, Deadpool or some shit? Like, is he, like, evil or some shit? Did he plan on Xehanort doing that? Like, I don't know what their plan is with that. That's too deep. What's in the box?
What do we do now?
Let's find Costa and Sternhardt.
Unless he killed the dude, but it'd make more sense if it was that guy. Yeah, he seemed pretty chill. Ooh, got me some music to try later. Donkey. Yeah, he seemed chill, that's why I couldn't tell. Fuck you, what the hell? I can't listen to it now.
Work.
I'm always down for more
Let's head to
music
the
though.
airport.
It's comfy, man. Comfy Indiana Jones Nazi time, man.
This is his house?
This is it.
Listen,
Yes?
why don't you talk to him?
My pleasure.
Oh, fuck.
My necklace. Excuse me.
Yes?
I'm playing as the lady.
Follow me, Indy.
What? Where? Quit fooling around, Sophia. We're wasting time.
Mr. Costa!
This better be important.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Just watch.
Well, hello, beautiful.
Hit him with that sex appeal.
Excuse me, please.
Of course, my dear. Don't be a stranger now.
What a charming old man.
So he likes you, so what?
I thought he was going for the excuse me, please, like, sorry to bother you kind of approach.
Mr. Costa!
I was gonna seduce him, but
Why, hello.
Hello yourself, cutie.
Ah, shoot.
We need your help.
At your service.
What can you tell us about Plato's Lost Dialogue?
What do you want to know?
harnesses at work that keep your posture healthy. That sounds like some pretty ascended shit. I mean, I guess that'd be useful. I've been trying to watch my posture when I sit in my car in my desk chair. Test driving one right now. Damn, dude, you're all harnessed up. Does it feel good? Does it just keep you straight as fuck or what? Just like root you into the fucking... It's like a seatbelt or something? Yeah, I've been trying to watch my posture, but there's not much I can do in a chair like this. I'm just slouched the whole time, but... I was always the kind of, like, I always crouch down, hunch over and shit when I'm in my desk chair, so I try not to do that. It helps that that desk chair over there is only comfortable when I'm, like, straight up and fucking, my back straight up.
Have you read it?
Nope.
Do you have it?
Nope.
Do you know what's in it?
Not exactly.
Can you get it for me?
Sorry.
Swedish posture. Whoa. Trying to see how that would work. I'm guessing you just can't punch forward very far because the back will be too tight. That seems pretty cool. I mean, why not? I guess it's not like it's bad to have good posture. Looks like you could put a fucking gun in it, man, and packing some heat.
Do you know where we could find it?
Well now, that depends. I might trade the information for a rare Atlantean artifact, such as a certain necklace I've heard about.
I'll never trade away my necklace.
Well then, if that's how you feel, surprise me.
Would you do business with my friend here?
Madame, I'll do business with anyone.
Thanks for your help. Goodbye for now.
At your command, madame. Don't be a stranger now.
Interesting character.
Trade, huh? If not your necklace, then what, I wonder?
Get the thing out of the ice, man.
Let's get out of here.
What do you think? Does it work, Klitsu? Are you a believer? Are you gonna full-time use it, man? Let's go to T-Call first. Feels like it. That's a good idea. I mean, many people are behind a desk nowadays. Might as well.
He looks like a jungle rodent. That's my whip. That critter's too far away.
Oh, 1 to 3 hours a day. I figured you just wore it all the time. Okay.
It's my favorite piece of equipment.
Whoa. What the hell?
Good old Mother Nature.
Jesus Christ, man. Man, love seeing that violence, I guess, dude. So you've been playing Senran Kagura or whatever? Or were you just talking about it before? I've been thinking of playing that next month.
Some bridge.
Hi, Indy.
Hello. How did you get over here?
While you were off bushwhacking, I found a path.
What do we do now?
We better find Sternhard.
Figure I wouldn't mind trying one of those, like, Weepcore games. And why not play a remake of the first one? Could be a good, could get a good kick out of it too.
Caribou.
And pilot two.
High-waisted bikinis are great, man. The high rides, man.
23 Skidoo.
And pilot two.
Me and you.
And pilot two.
Oh, it's actually fun? Wonder if the original was any fun.
Polly want a cracker?
Only want a cracker.
Echo.
Echo.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just a minute. That's my shop. Can I help you with something?
Postcards, replicas of the temple, souvenir mugs.
I've played a good few Muso games. Not like an expert or anything, but... I think the most fun I had with one was probably Hyrule Warriors, but it might have been just the fan service. I know some of the chicks from Senran, but I don't know how many of those would actually be in that game. Just quite a few Senrans, I thought. Is there like story, like VN parts and shit, or like... Because most Muso games I play have like no story. Like just Red Bear, just nothing.
No
There
thanks,
is?
Mr.
Okay.
Charles Sternhardt, Ph.D., independent thinker, researcher, and merchant.
What can you tell us about the temple?
Glad you asked. The locals claim Mayan Indians built it. Now I ask you, does this look like the work of primitive savages, or does it seem much too civilized?
Can we take a look inside?
How do I know that you aren't a pair of silly tourists? I only show the temple to reputable scholars.
I'm Dr. Indiana Jones. Is that scholarly enough?
Indiana? Sounds like the name of one of your states, or possibly a cat.
Actually, it was the name of a dog.
Sophia!
February 19th. Oh shit, dude. Nice, dude. I'll be watching some of that stream. Kingdom Hearts should be done and all that. So. Damn, they're just cranking that out. I mean, I'll watch the... You know what I mean? That was just kind of a general word. I'm not gonna like... You know, I might be asleep for a few hours of it. You know, I'm not gonna say 100% every hour. Just, you know, cover my ass, man. I plan on making time to watch it for sure. I don't have anything else, really. So, did they just announce Kiwami 1, or do they got the other ones coming too? I hope they announce Yakuza 3 remaster release date soon. So I can't find a disc of that anywhere. Yeah, I just meant the release dates.
Well, what can you tell us about Plato's Lost Dialogue?
I'm the one who translated it, I can tell you that. I'd worry you were here to steal my last copy, but someone called Mr. Smith beat you to it.
Oh, no! What can you tell us about Mr. Smith?
He showed up last week, a tall man with a German accent and a pistol. He could have taken all my souvenirs, but he only wanted the lost dialogue.
I'm hoping to find some evidence of Atlantis here.
Evidence is easy. You're surrounded by it. Proof? Now that's hard.
So does that mean we came to the wrong place?
I've pretty much lost hope myself, but old legends and rumors die hard.
What kind of rumors?
Local legend has it that the temple was built by men who are not men.
What are men who are not men?
Who knows? I've heard everything from giant men with snakes for tails to giant snakes with men for heads.
You actually believe Atlanteans lived here?
After the city sank, this is where they came, I'm sure.
I still haven't approved my other emotes, man. I hope they do.
Thanks. We'd just like to look around.
As you wish. No thanks, I don't want it.
I don't think that'll work. Excuse me.
Yes?
I'd really like to explore the temple.
Tell me the name of the lost dialogue of Plato.
The Persepolis.
Persepolis!
Too bad, old bloke. That's not the answer.
Persepolis?
Persepolis! A city of ancient Persia!
Polly want a cracker?
Only want a cracker?
Why do I keep looking at her?
question.
Well now, let me guess.
Hey,
Yes? You and the little woman decided to take home that special mug, eh?
no thanks.
Then what can I do for you?
I'd really like to explore the temple.
Tell me the name of the lost dialogue of Plato.
The Gluteus Maximus.
Gluteus Maximus! Too bad, old bloke. That's not the answer.
The big glutes, baby. Glutes max.
Gluteus Maximus?
Gluteus Maximus! A large human muscle.
Base spirit, man.
Stop! Begging your pardon, you can't go in there. The temple isn't safe.
Absurd was the logic in Monkey Island 2. I mean, it was definitely pushing the wilder side of point and clicks. There was a few parts that, like a lot of it, if you played a few of these, you could figure out. I'd say a good like 80%, like 85. I feel like 90 is giving it a little too much. I mean, these are all pretty acting like numbers, but were logical enough. Not like, you know, like one like this where it's all more rooted in reality. Like a lot of it is for funnies and shit, so it was pretty extreme, but you could kind of guess some of them. But the ones that did suck, I spent a long time on. They were not... They had a little bit of logic to them, but they're just so just out there, random. I don't know. It was a fun game. It was good, but yeah, it definitely didn't stray from the usual path of those kinds of games. The biggest problem was that you just had like dozens of items. I had like 50 items. Some of them didn't even get used. They were just for fun. And so it's like when you have like all of these places to go to and like 50 items, the possibilities are just too numerous. I'd like to think that like if you had a little bit more of a honed in like inventory, they probably wouldn't be that bad. You could probably assume some stuff. But some of them are pretty crazy, yeah. Hard to defend, but it was fine overall. I think if you haven't played many point and clicks, it'd be pretty silly though.
Well now, let me guess. You simply must possess a genuine KDkill floaty pen.
Thanks. We'd just like to look around.
Why not?
Let's find the airport.
Why can't the developers just do what they want, man? I mean, yeah, I guess if you had a bunch of choice in the game originally, you should keep it so that it retains some of your choices, but I don't think. I guess it depends on what people are getting angry at. Like if, you know, You're just, if it's the content that pisses you off, like, he ends up being straight with the kid, like fuck off. But if it's that there, you don't get to have your normal choices carried over, then yeah, I guess that's kind of stupid. Like, if the choice could be anything else, I guess it'd be annoying too. No sympathy, yeah. Are that many people really up in arms about it though? I guess I don't.
What are we doing here?
What a campus. And you could have been teaching
I
here.
care about Assassin's
Sure,
Creed, so maybe that's part of it. I wouldn't even care what happens in the story.
Sharp and narrow.
Yeah, it's true.
Let's look around.
Just
You
the crying.
go, I'll wait.
It says, we'll trade K&E slide rule for FADA radio. It says, Edward Teller, phone home. It says, wanted, rideshare to World's Fair. It says, where have you gone, Joe DiMaggio? It says, wanted, rideshare to World's Fair. The stairway is closed for repairs. It's a greasy old towel.
Yeah, which is good. I'm glad it is. I hope people play it. I liked Chaos Child a lot.
It's hot. I don't want to incinerate that. It's very hot. A fine sample of bitumen. It's hot enough already.
Yeah, I'm hoping that this game has more just like logical shit.
It's too slippery to walk up.
More chill. The wacky comedy ones are totally fine. But like I said earlier, because they are so focused on the comedy, that'll be in the puzzles. And usually a lot of these like older LucasArts ones have a lot of that comedy leak into the puzzles, so they get kind of silly and whatever. Wouldn't mind one where you just kind of think about things and it works if your brain's on right. I mean, that's the thing, is like I really like Chaos Child, but technically, like if I had to put a score to it, because some of the weaker side routes, I would rate it, I guess, less. I could respect it being rated like an 8 or something.